YouTube, what is up with y'all today? This is Neil Goodfella Neil coming through with another talk video. Thanks everybody that's been watching my videos. I'd like to thank all you guys, my subs, everyone. Rating, commenting, liking, subscribing as well. Even some of the people that just looked at the video, looks at the videos or whatever. But anyway, this should be like real quick. This talk video is just simply about the truth of buying kicks while on lockdown. Now, I've been kind of contemplating on this talk video. You know, when I do a talk video, I don't just kind of just go with stuff that just go off my mind as far as like the topic. Like, you know, as soon as I think of it, I kind of like play with it for a few days to a week and see if it's really worth it, so I have something to really like talk about with you guys. I don't want to make pointless uploads. So, with that being said, is especially due to my certain situations, at least for me, my perspective, what I've been seeing, buying kicks during the quarantine or through lockdown has been kind of horrific to the point where, you know, I don't know what I might get. Like, I don't know if the order might be correct or not. Yeah, we getting all these deals. It's 20 to 25% off, and sometimes even 30%. And if you could find higher than that, that's great, right? I always admire getting a deal. But I mean, I've mentioned it too in the past few videos, the sneaker pickups that I picked up. Some of the sneaker hauls I've noticed when I got 2 or more sneakers or 3 or more sneakers in one like haul, like if I, you know, blow a little bit of money on like a sale a certain sneaker store might have, I noticed that something always go wrong with the order. One of the main things though is the fact that it's delayed. Now I can kind of expect that already with you know, with this whole situation we're going through with this, you know, pandemic and all that stuff, right? But it's like severely delayed to the point where I didn't even know for sure, but they had the money on pending or whatever in my account, on my PayPal account for the Jordan 5 Fire Red with the Nike Air on the back. Like, I actually got them for part of the shock drop, but the app never told me that I won them or, you know, that I own them or whatever. It just, like, the PayPal checked out and everything. Because again, during that whole Last Dance MJ, blah, 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 the first 2 episodes or whatever, they had ended up dropping it that night or whatever. I think that first episode night on Sunday. And surprisingly, my Slow Sneaker app warned me and gave me a notification. So I was there in line to actually get it. It said, blah, 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 you in line. Then I seen the PayPal confirmation go through. So I was just quick enough just to get a pair, right? But just not quick enough, you know, it didn't get the invoice or something. I don't know. But just recently, I got an email from Nike saying that, I ain't gonna too much read the whole thing because it is kind of long-winded, but, you know, they're just saying, hey, you know, we got your order, but due to this, you know, what's going on, please expect us to, you know, we're gonna be moving like slugs, right? So it's just like, or snails rather. So it's just like, man, the release date May 2nd is right around the corner, you know. So it's like, by the time I even get my pair, because I still haven't even showed them being shipped out, and I do keep checking the app to see if it's even in my orders tab. It's not in there, but it is confirmed again through Nike that I do have my pair, and it went through you know, but I just didn't get an invoice. Again, it just say pending in PayPal, and this is the longest it's ever done that. I read up on it. The longest time a pending can go for is maybe like 21 days at the longest. Usually this means that they didn't capture the payment yet. So what does that mean? Only reason why I even know about that is because I'm already in the whole e-commerce arena anyway, and on Shopify and all that stuff, they allow you to capture payments or automatically take payments or whatever. So this mean like automatic payments is what it sounds like. You know, I paid $200 for a sneaker, and you know, Nike would just get it and boom, it is what it is, right? And then capture payments, which is probably capture payments because it's based off the stock, so they don't want to have to, you know, it won't show too much as like a refund when they're in or something like that. So that way the money is like still in like limbo. It's not necessarily in their wallet or when they're in the Nike account where where the rest of the dollars go, but it's just like in the middle. It's not, and it's just like a placeholder too as well. So it's not taking out your account yet, but it's just pending, right? It's just like, okay, we about to authorize this, but we just pending until we get the sneaker that that you ordered, and then we hit the capture payment, blah blah blah. It go through once it marked as delivered, and blah blah blah. Long story short, that's basically what it is. But that's one of the things, and I might also title this too, what does the pending and PayPal mean for the Nike sneakers app? So it's that they got to capture the payment, right? And then if they don't got it, or if it's out of stock or whatever, they're gonna turn the pending turns into void, which means they just deny that payment that you was using, and if they did take any money, it would get refunded back to your account. In most cases, they wouldn't take anything too much at all unless you already have a PayPal balance or whatever, because your PayPal balance most of the time is the balance that gets taken off anyway before it goes to your credit card or your account, depending on however you set it up by default. Because some by default you could just have either go to your bank account or straight to the credit card and maybe bypass your balance, your PayPal balance. So I already had I had a few dollars in my PayPal balance or whatever, right? Because this came out as just out of nowhere. Because I already got my PayPal hooked up to my bank account and a few of my credit cards. So yeah, long story short though, guys, the delayed shipping, and then number two, again, the human errors based in the sneakers. Now I just got a few pickups too, and they did check out and everything, but they took long as hell to get. Like I ended up getting a pair of kicks from Adidas. Took a long time to get what they usually would have taken. And I'm talking about like weeks long. Like you would think it's coming from China for about as long as it's damn near taking. 3 weeks at the longest. But if you order kicks on a regular, you would know that that's a little bit longer than usual, right? Like those kind of times, that 2 week, almost 2.5 week times, those StockX GOAT times, StockX and GOAT times, because that person got to send a sneaker in versus just going to a warehouse and just shipping it off to you guys. So they doing all this protection stuff and all that or whatever, right? And then the human error, delayed shipping. That's basically the main ones. So let me know, guys. Have you guys ran into the hoorah? Have you guys ran into somewhat of that stumbling block of that? I just thought I'd just share that with you guys. I don't know if anybody else is going through it. I've went through it already multiple times since this lockdown has started. I've even mentioned it with my Air Max 90s, being sent the wrong color completely, being sent the wrong size. What was the other one? They ended up sending me a 10.5 instead of, again, another size issue. And it's just, and I've ordered from different stores, and I'm kind of seeing like a common thing. So I don't know if guys at the warehouse just throwing this stuff together real quick. They just trying to move them up out of there with the quickness, and they just kind of, just caught all up in human error and absent-minded. Same thing happened with these Ash tracks. I got it because I tried to get a size 9 or whatever, and they sent me 2 different sizes in one box, and 2 of them are for the left foot. One is a 10.5, one is size 9, and it's like it's like, how do you fight that, man? How do you know what I mean? But again, minor slip ups and all that stuff though, man. I still keep my head up. I still got some more reviews for you guys coming out soon too, more opinion based. And again, thanks guys for looking at my previous videos, especially the one with the USA Nike Air Max 2 light joint. Go check that out if you guys haven't yet. But yeah, so what we covered in this video is the delayed shipping, as far as like the truth about being in lockdown, ordering kicks on quarantine rather, or lockdown. The fact that they it's harder for errors, well, they're more error prone if you guys had a wrong sneaker sent to you, wrong size. Oh, and number 3, man, almost forgot the refund policy, man. I ain't saying that the people don't honor their refund, but best believe, expect it to take triple long as it used to take to do refunds through the mail, man. I mean, number one, you probably just got people in general that just want to do refunds. Some stores even say, okay, we extended our refunds up to 90 days. even though we're not accepting them this month or this week due to the whole what's going on or whatever. So most stores do understand that, whatever the whole situation at hand. So it's like they're not denying you completely, but man, you got to have some patience to wait for those deals. I just got my ASOS refund like a week and a half ago now, but yeah, man, it was just crazy. They had to wait till it get to the warehouse and all that stuff, and it was an error on their part, and they paid for the shipping, they took care of it. So I'm not here to bad talk or down talk any brands or anything. I know human errors happen, and you know, I know with the certain situation going on now, you know, they can't control that. Now the human error part was I'm human. You know, of course I was a little disappointed because I wanted to show you guys the sneakers immediately and all that stuff. And thankfully I already got all the colors out to you guys or whatever so that y'all guys can see it. And that was part of my Air Max 90 colors waves and stuff like that. So I'm just waiting on another pair of kicks coming in from StockX so I can show you guys. And that's basically it though, guys. I don't want to make this too long-winded or whatever, so chime down in the comments below if you guys had some refund problems or prolonged refund times, messed up orders, long shipping times. I think number one, the long shipping times is what everybody going through, so you might get the right order and all that stuff, but I can expect the, you know, the returns being even longer because gets traveling through the mail system. Then they got to verify if you sent the right kicks, so, or the kicks that you're saying that was wrong or whatever. So rate, comment, and subscribe. This Nail Goodfella Nail coming through with another talk video. Peace.